texted Janine and asked me to say basically the same thing, which is that family and this place was everything to our mom. It was always her home, and you guys, you siblings, she just loved you so much and missed you so much, and yeah, that you guys were everything to her. Of course, Janine and Mike and me, and
Oh yeah.
we were too, and Dad, but you were the face, you
Aunt
were the root
Dorothy.
for her.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to say anything?
I would. Esther was special also in another way. She had success written on her, all over her face. She was the first female, I don't remember if it was the county treasurer or the county clerk.
County treasurer.
First ever female county clerk. Damn it, there was something else I was, first ever. I can't remember what it was.
She was the only first in Nebraska too. First in the whole.
First one?
First county
First
treasurer
woman.
in
In
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And yeah, that was significant. She was a symbol for us.
Yeah.
She was a good person. She was ambitious. She made the family proud. She made the family very proud.
Well, she's very proud of all you too.
I think every single person in this family has made the family proud in their own right.
Yeah.
You know, I really do.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, and I think we've all done things with Esther.
I think it's nice that you chose this place because I can remember as a youngster, we would occasionally come up, and I think it was to this same shelter here, that we would occasionally come up as a family and have a picnic on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening.
Really?
And Esther was, of course, of that era where she was in that group that we would come up here, and
We didn't even
they
know.
fixed meals, and we'd come up here and cook hot dogs. I don't remember what
It
we
was-
ate, but we used to come up here
It
and
was down, we talked about that
Yeah.
on our way here, and I don't see the road that turned there where we used to always go in. It
Closed
was
off.
like a cave, and there was
Oh yeah.
a fireplace built in there,
Yep.
and we'd cook hot dogs, and
No, you
we'd
have to
go there
walk.
so much.
the people at the office said that it might have been on Old Stagecoach Road, which is no longer in existence.
See, and I know right when we came, it was always to the right, and we had to wriggle around in there
Yeah.
to find it, and we can't
Anyway,
go there.
so this has
were
some
just
fond
there.
memories for, would have some fond memories for Esther too,
Yes.
because she was in that group,
Well, you know, Dad, we scattered Dad here in 2008.
yeah.
So Aunt Dorothy and Uncle John were here with us, and Shirley and Dick, his siblings, and Mom, and Mike, and us, Tammy. Unfortunately, a lot of them have passed since then.
And I think some of the things that I remember about Esther, and of course John, because they kind of hung together whenever
Yeah.
his dad was kind of ornery
Yeah.
to John. Esther was always there for him. And so we always did some first time cooking together, like making a first pumpkin pie and just stuff like that, that we were always together to do.
Well, Walt was not only Esther's favorite. Walt was everybody's favorite. I got the short end of the stick.
You expect me to deny that?
Baby,
Yeah. Yeah.
He
didn't
was
you
the
teach
baby.
Mom how to float?
Yes, I
In
taught,
Lake Minnetonka.
taught Esther how to float. She said, I'll never do that. I said, I don't know how to swim very well. And she said, me either. I said, let's just go float together. And we did. We floated all day long. Sunburned up here, but the rest of us was in the water.
That sounds great.
And she just loved it. And she never
Last-
thought she could do it.
Last thought I have, I dreamt last night about a fellow by the name of Ish Schmidt.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness gracious. Yeah.
I dreamt about him, and the reason I dreamt about him is I went to the county fair one time with Esther, and Ish Schmidt was there. And Ish Schmidt was quite a local celebrity. And he came over to talk to Esther, and I asked, Esther, how do you know him? He's famous. Well, anyway, he's Ish Schmidt, you know. And she said, I've been out with him a few times, and he's a good friend. And I dreamt about him last night.
Wow.
My
And I
goodness.
figure that God moves in mysterious ways.
That's really something.
I
He was
remember
so-
Schmidt, yeah.
He was so famous, he was asked in the state of Wyoming. We went to the Germans from Russia. They have meetings and conventions all the time, and so we went to the one in Casper, and the governor was there and all the important people
And he said,
in
"Ish,
Wyoming.
how the hell are you?"
They asked, Schmidt did the big introductions and all the speeches and all the welcoming, even of the governor, you know. So it was
So
just
she
a fun
was-
time
she dated
again.
a celebrity.
Why was he famous? His name?
He was always on the radio every morning, and it's,
Oh, he was
it's
a DJ.
7:15 in the morning.
And
And it was a song.
Okay.
then he is famous partly because his name wasn't Ish. His name was Ishmael.
Ishmael.
I mean, how famous can you get? Isn't that a biblical character?
Yeah.
Oh, gracious.
Oldish.
Well,
You know,
Well,
Esther and Martha were very close.
Yeah.
I know, and they died the same year. Just a few months apart.
Almost like John Adams and Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
Same day, July 4th.
Same day, July 4th, exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, just like it.
just exactly like it.
Could I share something?
Yeah.
If you'll just give me a little bit of forbearance here. I've been thinking since I've been here this weekend about the great gift that Grandma and Grandpa gave us. I feel so blessed to be part of a family like the Gallaways, where family is so important. Family has always been important to this family, and I think that's a gift from Grandma and Grandpa. And I think of especially, and I don't want to just name names, but Walt and Bob have had such a huge influence in my life. A lot of who I am is because of those two guys. Now, whether that's good or bad, I'll let you judge. But, and I know we all have stories of people in the family that have influenced us and have formed us. And if I could come at this, if you'll bear with me, from a biblical perspective for just a second. I believe God created the entire universe, the galaxies, the planets. He created all the heavenly beings, the angels, the cherubim, the seraphim. He created the trees, the beautiful earth that we see. He created the animals, the lions, the tigers, the cattle, the fish. He created it all, his beautiful creative mind. But then,
Message came in.
but yeah, that's the rest of the message. Hold on a second. But then God created man in his image. Of all of creation, we are the only ones who were created in his image. And when I think of that, I'm humbled, and it's so awesome to think about that. And I think, why did he create us in his image? He wanted family. God was the original family man. And that's what he created us for, to be his family. Grandma and Grandpa knew that, and they instilled that in us, in our DNA. And I just, at this time when we think of your mother, another one of the matriarchs of this family, we're spreading her to the ages, and I know she's with the Lord. I take comfort in that, knowing that family, we will be reunited as family forever and for eternity because of what he's done. And that was his plan. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I hope that's some comfort to you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'd like to say the thing I loved about Aunt Esther is she just had this lightness about her. She just had this. She was always so quick to smile, and I see a lot of that in Judy and especially Janine, and it just reminds me so much of her when I see that. But it just she just seemed to float through life with a just kind of stayed above it all. It's that was what I always got from her, and it was just a joy and a pleasure to be around her. So we'll miss her.
Thank you, everyone.
I have one more thing.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, you know, my mom and your mom were very, very close, and
Very close.
and Esther was my godmother, and so you know, she is till the end. She was one of the most beautiful women I've ever known. And she always said to me, no matter how old I got, she said, you just get more beautiful every year. And I loved that about her because I knew it wasn't true.
Some lies
Yeah.
I love to hear.
Yeah, exactly. But one of the things Scott Galloway from Florida wrote to me when my mom died, and I actually read it at my mom's funeral, was that the one thing that that Esther and Martha and all the siblings, well, everybody instilled in all of us was that family's first, and that unconditional love I feel from every single person in the Galloway family, and that's pretty rare these days. And so anyway, I love Aunt Esther, my godmother, very, very much. And I miss her. I hope that they're having a big Galloway reunion up there right now.
By the way, no, forget that. I was going to say something that doesn't apply.
That's me. I say that all the time.
Well, Lori's agreed to sing for us tonight now.
So when Martha died, I had to pick a song that I thought was appropriate from when you descend from this planet, and how the Lord opens his arms to us when we descend to him. So this is an Elvis song called Milky White Way, of course. And so I'm going to sing this for Aunt Esther in honor of her. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. Okay? Laura was supposed to play guitar, but she decided not to, so.
And I won't interrupt.
No, please. Yes, I'm gonna walk all that Milky White way. Oh Lord, one of these days. Yes, I'm gonna walk that Milky White way. One of these days. Well, I'm gonna walk up and take my stand. I'm gonna join that Christian band. That's when we walk all that Milky White way. Oh Lord, one of these days, I'm gonna tell my mother Esther, when I get home. Yes, I'm gonna tell my mother Esther, when I get home. Well, I'm gonna walk up and take my stand. I'm gonna join that Christian band. That's when we walk all that Milky White way. Oh Lord, one of these days. Here goes the second verse. I'm gonna meet God the Father and God the Son. Yes, I'm gonna meet God the Father and God the Son. Well, I'm gonna sit up and tell them my troubles about this world I just came from. That's when we walk oh that Milky White way. Oh Lord, one of these days, oh, one of these days. Amen.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you.